Hey, Kumar, great to see you. A lot of
Yeah.
Komprise customers, they rely on Komprise for data management of unstructured data. But increasingly, we're seeing a new set of use cases that customers are using Komprise for, one of which is ransomware and making Komprise part of their overall ransomware strategy. Can you talk about that, and why that is, and what you're seeing in the market?
Yeah, smart customers. So, they don't always, I don't think people equate data management with security and risk reduction. And these customers have realized that. And I'm glad you kind of bring that up because here's the situation. First of all, these CIOs and VP of IT and storage are getting hit with this tsunami of unstructured data. It's all over the place. It's file data and data that's used by all sorts of folks, right? It's hard to control that data, and as a result, it's the chink in your ransomware armor. It's where how ransomware can come in and infiltrate and infect. And you don't even know it because 70% of that data you're not even using, right? So you don't even know it. And then when you get hit hard. And what some of these smart customers have realized, hey, wait a minute. If I just tier that data, because it's cold, it's old, and I put it in some lower cost storage and do so transparent using transparent tiering from Komprise, the users aren't disrupted, everything works, but that data is no longer there in that extremely expensive storage, and it's not there in the ransomware attack surface. It's gone. The data is still accessible, still usable, but it's gone. And so what you've done is you've not only saved like 70% of your storage cost because you're not backing up and doing DR on data you're not even using, but you're also not running some sort of expensive ransomware protection on data you're not using because it's off. And if you really want to take a double save, you could put on immutable storage, whether it be in some hyperscaler or what have you. So it's a really simple way to solve the problem. Instead of trying to find ways to protect against ransomware, why not simply de-risk it by removing the data from ransomware? That's what they're doing, and they love what they're getting. And what's not to like?
Love it. I mean, I like the expression or the term shrink the attack surface. But let me ask you, don't a lot of organizations think, oh, I'll just use my backup vendor to do that or to deal with this ransomware situation when it comes to unstructured data? Why not just go ahead and use my backup vendor to solve this problem?
Well, if you do backup, first of all, why are you backing up data that's cold and old? First of all, why, and by the way, when you're talking about that, if I remove that data, I'm also reducing the backup, the window. So so backup becomes easier. So, and, if it's still there and it's addressed and attacked, now you got to go, bring a copy from backup and all that stuff. Again, you're kind of going through all this motion. You don't even need to. It's data you're not even touching. So why not put it away somewhere else? And when I say put it away somewhere else, it's fully accessible. And where it is somewhere else, now you can use all kinds of other things like AI services and so forth and so on, and be able to do AI and prepared for AI and kind of look at the data and get all kinds of insight and information. So it's a whole different ball game, a different way to play.
I love it. So a broader set of use cases for unstructured data management. Think about shrinking that attack surface with Comprise, but also shrinking your backup window. I think that's a really important point too.
Yeah,
So a lot of
exactly.
cost savings, cost avoidance, right?
Yep.
And a lot of advantages of a broader unstructured data management platform.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Significantly reduce costs for managing and de-risking your data. Let's put it that way.
And we'll talk in a future session about AI and really how to harness the value of that unstructured data as kind
Yeah.
of the next phase of momentum and excitement here.
Yep. There's a lot more coming.
Good stuff. Thanks,
Yeah.
Kumar. Talk to you next
Yep.
time.